I started ticking when I was 10, and sympathy wasn't much shown back then from neither teachers nor pupils in school, who consequently were often quite cruel, especially the bullies, and as such, I, who was more naturally a soft touch, had to be someone I wasn't each day in order to keep the tough kids at bay. My parents both were naturally concerned, perplexed as to why I had suddenly turned abnormal. Mum, near the point of despair, took me to a hospital in Romford where a doctor, upon examining me, established I was in physically tick condition, but should symptoms persist, he suggested I see a psychiatrist, the mention of which filled me with premonitions of straitjackets and asylum admissions. One must remember the 1970s was a time when mental illness remedies were very much in keeping with one flew over the cuckoo's nest. The common view of psychiatry was positive, nigh never, and I inwardly vowed to do whatever it took to avoid it. But what could I do? At 12 years old, I'd been ticking for 2 years, and for all the torment it had become a part of me, like a finger or thumb. It was as if I not only couldn't stop, I didn't want to, and hence wouldn't. But somehow I had to rein the ticks in, or else I'd be sent to the loony bin. One fateful day, I, having randomly embarked on a mindless scrawl, suddenly found myself writing everything in rhyme, and later it occurred to me at no time whilst I was writing or considering what to write, always with rhyming in mind, not once did I feel the urge to tick. Thus, by chance, I'd found a tick other than Vitus's dance, and it wasn't long before I could talk without barking uncontrollably and walk without dancing spasmodically, merely by thinking in rhyme. Those closest to me marvelled upon the change, and best of all, Mum never gave the psychiatrist a call, and the bulk of the bully boys let me be, thanks to the ticking rhymes they couldn't see. Now, 50-odd years later, and ticking still, I'm often these days on a poetry bill, and though I'm not really much of a poet, if my rhyming ticks entertain, so be it. Poet or not, I'm very much content, and if the ticks aren't exactly God sent, in light of my thinking and writing in verse, I figure them more of a blessing than curse.